Hi best buds, it's Cathy with Cathy's Garden and I'm so happy that you've joined me today. Today is hashtag tagmetuesday, but first let's have our shout out to Carolyn, Trina, Susie, Nicole, Valerie, and Melody. I appreciate each and every one of you. So today we're going to make an envelope folder with 4 pockets. So let's begin. I have 2 envelopes here. I did coffee dye my envelopes, but you don't have to coffee dye your envelopes if you don't want to. And these envelopes are approximately 5.5 by 4 1/4 inch. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to cut this down a little bit, and I'm looking at cutting it about 1/2 inch. So I'm simply going to grab my scissors. I think I want my littler scissors. And let's just cut it down right there. So I'm just cutting that part off. Okay. And if you need to, you can take the little piece and you can use it to judge how far you want to cut this one down as well. Okay. Alrighty, and then I'm going to use this and I'm going to do the exact same thing over here just to give me an idea of where to cut it. And then I'm going to take my little piece. I'm going to do the exact same thing over here on this side. You don't have to do this. If you're real good at eyeballing an inch, then that's wonderful. Then you don't need to fiddle with that part. All right, so basically what it's done is I've just taken, I'm just going to highlight this so you can see it a little better. I've just taken this opening down, as you can see. I've just brought this part down. Now I'm going to place some glue, and I'm using my art glitter glue, and I'm going to place some glue right here on the flap. And I'm going to glue the flap down inside of the envelope. So just tucking it down inside. Got some glue on my finger, but that's okay. We'll just wipe it off. And just gluing it down, just like that. Now I'm going to do the exact same thing to this one. And as I do this, I'm going to tell you what is hashtag tagmetuesday. It's a Facebook group that I have, and the link is down below. I invite you all to join. In that Facebook group, I post projects on Tuesday, which I entitled Tag Me Tuesday, and those projects you can select from and give us your version of the Tag Me Tuesday project that we're working on. Now, we've been doing this for quite a while, so there are lots of Tag Me Tuesday projects. If you don't care for this one, you can select one in the playlist. I do ask that you go ahead and just post what we're working on and not what you're working on this week. But keep in mind that this is about showing how the same exact project turns out totally different because of our personality. I post my version of the Tag Me Tuesday project, and then you post your version of the Tag Me Tuesday project, and we can see how they turn out so very different. I think this is so much fun. I invite you all to join. Now, you will need to accept the rules. The rules of the group are to be kind to everyone and there's no selling. That doesn't mean you can't sell your things. It just means you can't sell your things on that site. The other is the secret word. You don't have to answer it if you don't know it. It is hashtag Cathy Sewing Happiness. So I invite you all to join. So now I have a digital here. It's beautiful, isn't it? It's from Paper Farms. And I am going to just lay my envelope right here where we cut it down. I'm going to highlight it so you can see. Right here where we cut it down, this is where I'm just going to lay my paper right across there, just like that. Okay, and I'm simply going to mark it right here because I want to, I'm going to get it over to the side. I'm going to mark it right here. I need to cut this so it's the correct length or width or whichever it is. I'm going to do it right here. All right, I'm going to bring in my large guillotine and I'm going to chop it off right there. Now save this little piece that we're cutting off because we will be using it in just a few minutes. So I'm going to hang on to that little piece. And I've got this one. I'm going to move it right over here. And I'm simply going to lay this right back on, just like this. Turn it over. It's a little wider. It's okay. I can even it up. It's a little wider than my envelope. Maybe I should do it now. It'd be easier to do it now. So I obviously did not cut very well. So let's do that again. So I'm just making it the width of my envelope. There we are. Hopefully that's a little better. We're just off a little sliver. Once again, I'm going to line it up right there where we cut it down to, turning it over. I'm going to place this one right here, and I'm simply going to mark this. Now I still need to cut it down just a little bit more, but this will help me get it at least into the right size. It's pretty close to the right size. There we are. Now you can save this in your scrap bin. Now I am going to add my glue to this part right here. Okay, I'm just going to place my glue on here. So I'm using my art glitter glue, and I'm simply going to glue right here, just like this, all the way across. Oops. There we are. Just a little bit on the inside, just like that. Oh, you know, there's one thing I did forget to do. Yeah, I did. So, thank goodness I'm able to do this. I'm just going to wipe this off. I'm not going to worry about it being on there. I'm just going to wipe it off just so it's not globby. What I forgot to do was, I forgot to take a notch out of this. And what I want to do is, I want to find the center of this right here. And it's about right here. And I'm just going to put these two together, just like this, and I'm taking a notch out. So I'm going to use my 1.5 inch hole punch. And I'm just going to take a notch, just like that. And I hadn't inked it around yet either. So I'm going to quickly ink it around. It shouldn't take but just a second. Inking it around this way. Okay, that'll work. It's kind of pretty wide, but it will be okay. Now I want to put my glue on my envelope. This is the one that I had already glued, so I'm going to do that same thing that I did before, that I had to wipe off before I put my notches in. I'm just going to add my glue. I just think it looked a little better with the notches, so that's why I thought it was important enough to wipe my glue off. But if you want to make yours without the notch, then you surely can. And see, by doing it this way, we've just made a pocket in a different form. All right. So now what I want to do is, I remember this was not quite, yeah, it's fine. We're going to, yeah, I remember. Remember I said it was not quite the right size? I'm kind of messing this one up, guys. Okay. So, I'm going to fold this down right here. I want it just on that little part that we, remember that we, what am I trying to say? That we cut down. Yeah, I want it there. So I'm just going to fold that down, because now it's going to fit right here. I show all my mistakes. Oh, everybody makes mistakes, right, guys? Okay, so I'm going to trim this off. And I think, will it fit my little guillotine? Oh, it surely will. Let's just chop it off right here. There we go. All right, now I need to put my notch in it. So I'm just going to grab a little piece right here, scratch piece out of my trash can. And I'm going to do the middle again, right here. And I'm going to simply add that little piece back here just so it will make a nice cut. It won't chew it, hopefully. There we go. There we go. I'm hoping you can still follow along because I've made a couple of boo-boos. Okay, inking that up. Now, we're going to glue that right there, and that should be, yeah, that should be just about like that. Hopefully I didn't take it down too far. I took it down a little far, didn't I? Okay, let's go ahead and let's add our glue right here. Glue. And let's slip this in. And I'm just going to grab a little paper and wipe off some extra glue here. And there we have that. That's wonderful. I need to add a little bit more glue here. You guys, I have just messed this thing up totally. I hope you're still able to follow this. Okay, so we have 2 pockets on the outside. And then on the inside, remember I told you that we're going to use that little strip that we cut off? Well, we're going to put it right here. I think I want to do it this way. So I'm simply going to hold it and trim it off right here. Okay, and then I'm going to fold it and mark it to be, where's my pencil? Here it is. Mark it to be halfway. What's my halfway mark again? Right here. That's my halfway right here. And then I'm going to do the exact same thing, and I'm going to take a notch out of it. Okay, so now I'm going to grab my ink because I have not inked this up yet. And I'm simply going to ink this very quickly here. Okay, got that done. And we're going to pop this on right like this. Oh, really nice, right? So I think what I'll do is I'll just add a little bit of glue here and here, and then on the bottom, and on the bottom again, and on the side. And then I'm simply going to place it right here. There we go. And there we have, oh, I think that is so cute. So cute. Now, let's decorate the front just a little bit. I'm not sure exactly where I want to add this. I think this is over just a tiny bit. I folded it too soon. Look, guys. I folded it too soon. I'm gluing it. Not bad on this side, but folded funny on that side. All right. I'm going to go ahead and I think what I want to do to cover this up to where I cut it just a little too short, I'm going to add a little bit of lace right here. So I'm going to add my glue, and I'm using hot glue. It's quick, it's easy, and it's great for videos. And I'm just going to pop a little bit of lace right here and then trim it off. And then I'm going to pop a little bit of lace on the other side and trim it off. Just like that. A little trim. Look at a flat back pearl stuck on there somehow. Okay. And then dropped it on the ground. It's the second video I've dropped some stuff on the ground in a row. And just add a little bit right here. And pop this lace on. Give it a little trim. Oh, I did it again, guys. I need to hang on to this lace. And then I'm going to do it here. There we go. Now I've got a dish here, and I also have something here. How about if we do it all the way down at the bottom? That's really sweet. Or we could do it at the top. We could do that too, but I think I'm going to do it at the bottom. So I'm simply going to add a line of glue all the way down and just lay this lace right over the top, just like that. There we go. Give it a trim. Whoops. And give it a trim. Now, I'm going to bring my dish in. I've got a few different things here. I've got some stamps. I thought some stamps would be fun on there. Let's go ahead and fold it now. Hopefully everything will be all right. I've got some butterflies. I don't know if thinking it needs a little bit more, something going on here. I'm not sure what, but I think it needs something else. So let me have a look and see what can I come up with to jazz this up a little bit more. All right, you guys, I think I've grabbed just what we're going to need. I've got some beautiful white sari silk here from Crimson Heart Studios, and I am simply going to make a little bow right here, and I think that one will be perfect. Oh, yeah, I think it'll be all right. I don't quite like how that's twisted. Let's see here. Nope, let's tie it again. I didn't like how that was twisted, and it's not going to get fixed. We'll just do it again. Okay, there we go. That's perfect. Let's pop it on right here on the top. I think that I need to grab a paper clip just to hold it closed while I pop this right on here, just right in the middle. So how about right here? I'll just pop this on right here, like this. Okay, and I've got this nice label from by J. Lee Lou. I will link that shop down below. I will link Crimson Heart Studios down below for the sari silk, as well as Art Smart Crafts for the butterflies. And I think maybe, oh, I don't know, something like that would be sweet. Oh, I like this white on here. I think that's just what it needed, was the labels, the butterflies, and some sari silk. I do have an example that I have made that I will show you in just a second. Now, do I want to put on, I grabbed a light bulb pen that has a button and some beads on it. And I thought this might be really sweet to pop on here. Oh, I do like that. Now, do I want to, maybe, I think I do, tack this down just a little bit. Yeah, I think I do want to do that. Let's give it a little movement. I'm going to twist it just a little bit. Maybe pop it right here. Yeah, I'm going to cut this one off. Just like that. Oh, that's what it needed. It jazzed it up really nicely. Do I want to add, since I have the beads with white seed beads, I think this needs to be, I think it needs to be, instead of these that are connected, it needs to be these that are separate, but it needs to be the white. So here's the ones with the white, and I'm going to add a couple of these flat back pearls, maybe just one on the butterfly, I think. Oh yeah, it definitely needs that. Let's pop that on there like that. Oh, that's just what it needed. Oh my goodness, yes, that made it pop. Now inside here, we could either add, I only have one more butterfly handy, or maybe a little bit of flat back pearls, or maybe we could add a stamp. What else did I have here? I thought I had something else here. Let's go ahead and glue this on here. I think maybe something like that. We'll just add these two stamps on here, just like this, and then we'll do one over here. And let's do this little butterfly flying like that. So you've got two pockets here, you've got your pocket here, and then you also have your pocket here. Now I have gone ahead and I've decorated this one here, and I put just some notebook page, coffee dye notebook pages inside of here. Open it up. Now I went ahead and I did like just a folded piece of digital, and I made a little tag that went in this one, and I have shabby dabby doodah bows right here. I've got another digital right here, and I just punched out another little tag, and I have the same piece of ephemera. The book page is in here in the back. I love this project. I hope that you have enjoyed it as well, and don't forget to show us your version. If you've enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up. I invite you to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. I'll see you there, guys. Bye now.